Okay, I went to Leeds and back since I've done the last repair, engine repair. I've done 1,355 miles, and on the way back from Leeds, I got now total, and it was a check engine. Let me try to run it. Yes, now I started the car, and we can see check engine light and the turtle. I'm going to do diagnostic. Is that my repair or it is something else? Since I've come back, I've charged my battery to up to the top, 100%. And let's read the codes and see what happens basically. Yeah, the car is punching during the drive. When you try to push the accelerator down, it's just punching and very badly accelerating. No smoke, no noise from the engine, no any other kind of issues. The car is driving very good. The engine is working stable, but we do have some issues. So that is the symptoms. Let's see what's going on. Okay, this is what we do have. And the rest modules are good. So pretty much we clearly see here two types of issues. One type of issue related to fuel system pressure. This is nothing what we done last time with our engine repair. This is something else, right? The car has been stand for a while, and I started actively driving just now, and it could be the dirt, dirty fuel, or some dirt on the end of the fuel tank is getting down to the fuel filter and blocked it. It could be the faulty potential fault of the fuel pump, right, which is in the fuel tank, inside the fuel tank. In order to fix it, I think we're going to start as usually from simple things to the more complex things. I will try to replace the fuel filter first, and then find out if there is any kind of fuel pressure getting better, or it is still the issue. So that's basically what I'm trying to say. There's nothing related with the repair we've done last time, the engine rebuilt. Everything is good, right? This is something else. The car is quite used. It's done 100,000 miles, and I doubt somebody replaced the fuel filter on this car. Also, it's probably plenty mileage to replace the fuel pump as well. But I'm not going to do it straight away. I'm going to do it one by one, right? In order to the electronical issues, we do have some sort of communication missing. It is because I've installed the dash camera, front and the back, and of course I did touch the fuses here in the fuse box right there. So it could be the issue as well, which I'm not really worrying about. And the last known issue with the high voltage battery insulation leak, right? I'm going to diagnose it shortly, soon. I'm planning to make videos about diagnosing this high voltage system and detecting the problems and the fixing it. But at the moment, we clearly see something wrong with our fuel pressure on the car. That's why it doesn't accelerate well. That's why it's punching. The gearbox related issue, which is fuel flag loop, simply voltage, general electric failure. I doubt something is here critical. Lost communication with central electronic module, general supplement information, restraint, BCM. We don't care about this all BCMs, because we know there is a problem. Don't know why we do have the communication issue. I think it could be because we're losing the CAN, one of the CANs, outside air dampened motor. This is the climate system. It is one actuator is broken, I know that, but it's quite complicated to access into it. You have to remove basically the whole dashboard, which I probably don't want to do. Because the climate system works, just one flap is not working there, which is okay. Inverter generator module, generator system performance, mechanical faults. That is interesting. That is interesting error, because we have a high voltage issue, leakage, and it could be potentially related to the inverter generator. Electronic gear selector, programming failures, missing calibration. Actually, it was switching the gears very good, right? On my drive to the leads. On the drive back, it stopped doing it well. I think it's because of the power loss of the engine, and the loss of the power is due to low pressure, low fuel pressure. I'm surprised there is no random misfire error codes here. I'm very surprised. Signal compare, battery voltage. Okay, battery voltage is because I've connected this dash camera, and it's connected constantly with the G-Shock. So basically the camera is slipping, and if somebody hit your car, it starts in recording immediately. And so we can ignore that error as well. We know that's because of the third-party device connected to the car electronic systems. That's pretty much it. Okay, so what the plan is, I'm going to send this report to myself in order to compare if these errors comes back after I'm erasing the error codes, and I'm pretty sure it should be fine. Turtle will go away, gearbox related stuff will goes away, and only probably remain to stay is the high voltage insulation issue. Okay, if you remember last time when I did my fix, I broken down the one of the clip on the old fuel pressure sensor. That's a low pressure sensor. The car did not report the issue with the fuel system within this old pressure sensor previously. So I'm trying to say it's probably my new Chinese replacement just for £10 doesn't work well. So it did work properly for 300 miles and then just faulty. The thing is, because I'm reading the codes, I'm clearing the codes, I can see still the error saying the circuit is too low on this low pressure fuel sensor. So my plan is to start my repair from replacing this sensor to this one, to the old one. So I'm planning to take the one hose of the, or clip maybe, of the faulty sensor, put it back, and put the old sensor back and see if the codes goes away. Even before I'm changing the fuel filter. The fuel filter will be the next stage basically if this one doesn't help. Let me show you where the fuel filter is located. The fuel filter located is under the car. Here. See that bolt? And the other side, this one. See this long plastic cover held by 2 bolts. This is where it is, and as you can see, if you're having lift like me, like this, you'll not be able to do that. Probably you will need to put some kind of double rubber instead of, or maybe something wooden box like this underneath the rubber. Otherwise you will not be able to access to this because of these platforms are too wide, and yeah, that will be not accessible, I'm afraid. Or we can do it on the jack, but don't like do my repairs on the jacks because I don't trust them. I think it's not really safe enough. So yeah, fuel filter will be the next, but the easiest one to replace is the sensor, pressure sensor. Okay, if you didn't watch my previous videos, this is where the sensor located in. These two push clips should be up position. It's quite difficult to position it wrong basically. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The only thing is we currently have a fuel, our current system is pressurized at the moment, and in order to just make our repair a little bit more accurate, we need to depress the fuel system first. In order to do that, we have to disconnect the fuse related to the fuel pump, and then run the engine and allow the engine to use the existing existing fuel in the fuel rail. And once the engine will shut down, that means there is no pressure in the system anymore. That's well, you can just disconnect it, but you will spill the fuel underneath inside the engine, which probably not the best idea, because it could be electrical kind of short sparks or whatever, and could be heating elements, and if your petrol will comes in too, it could be bad consequences. It could be a fire on your engine bay. I will just do the safe way of doing it. I will just do it properly, which I advise you to do as well. However, it is your car. You can do whatever you, of course, want to do with your car. Okay. Okay, in order to access to the fuse box or the fuel pump, you will need to, here under the glove box, here you have two torque bolts, two torque screws, T25. Just remove them, remove this plastic shield, and then just open this carpet down. You will access to the fuse box here. This is the right hand vehicle. If your vehicle is the left hand side, that will be a mirror location. Basically your fuse box will be there on the passenger side. Okay, so let's just remove these couple of screws, and I will come back to you shortly once I'll get access to the fuse box. Here, once we remove the plastic cover, just put your hands in and gently remove the carpet away, just like this. There will be plenty to access to this fuse box. And here is your fuse box. As you can see, I've got my camera connected here. I'm going to redo it because of these connectors are very bad. And yeah, but this is not the topic of today's video. So basically what we're gonna do, let's remove them first in order to prevent our access to the fuel pump fuse. Okay, now let's run the engine, play pedal and start the engine. And let's just wait up until it will shuts down. That's it. That's it. There is no pressure anymore. I don't know how to stop it beeping. There is no pressure anymore, and we can safely remove our fuel pressure sensor. In order to do that, you have to gently pull this up, right? And then press this button, right? That will allow you to release this. Okay? Just press this clip up and then press this down. Okay? Yeah, our faulty sensor is removed. Now we have to somehow transfer this locking clip to the proper one, to the working one. Okay, in order to replace this plastic clip, you need to screw it and pull, right? That will release. This is how it works. So there is two sockets. You need to push it down and then clockwise lock this down. Don't forget about this rubber sealant, right? I have it here as well. And yeah, pretty much this is how to replace if you've broken one of these, right? Hope it helps. Okay, we now have our old new low pressure fuel sensor fixed. Now you have to press this clip down, right? And that's it. Just slide it down to the place where it used to be, and you pretty much Hold on, let me remove that stuff. Uh-oh, hang on. I have fuel still running out of my pipe, which is not really good. Not at all. Right, guys, I'm sorry. I will need 2 hands here, just due to this fuel running out. Okay, in order to lock it down, you just need to plug it in straight away. Okay, and then make sure you fix this clip from the top, both sides, right? Now we need to put back the fuse, and then we will have to spin the engine a little bit longer due to we have no fuel in the system, in the rail, no pressure in the rail here as well. So you understand, right? So, and then we should have proper signals, and then I'm going to read the codes again and see if it's been fixed or not, and then of course test drive. And now you have to make sure there is no leaks anywhere. This is crucially important. We don't want to get fire. Right, the engine works fine for me. I got no issues. Let's now shut it down and read the codes again. As you can see, all goes green now. No fault codes. Everything is good. No codes on dash. Let's try to start the engine and then read the codes again. So what do we have here now? I have everything green apart from the battery control module, which high voltage battery leak, and CCM, which is climate control module, which is known issue due to the servo motor is underneath here, which is not accessible. Apart from that, as you can see, all system goes green, so the car doesn't have any serious faults at the moment. Of course, I have to do the motorway proper drive test, and then we'll see if we will still need to replace the fuel filter, or maybe fuel pump. However, due to the fuel control pressure sensor, it is very possible car drives like this. And yeah, pretty much, guys, before you start doing some sort of serious fixes, make sure you're starting from simple things like I did now. So yeah, there's no turtle, no check engine anymore. Everything green, and that's it. I think today's fix is completed, and I'll keep in touch and give you any other updates about any future faults within this nice Volvo XC90. I really like this car, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.